Crescent here. She is a boutique owner. She has a boutique in Chestnut Hill, PA, and she's also having a fashion show very soon. She's going to tell you about that. And, you know, she's an online marketplace seller. So we're going to have a conversation and we're going to sit back and we're going to hear about Kia, how she got started, the whole 9 yards. How are you doing today, Kia?
I am wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm fine. We have lovely weather today out here in Philadelphia area. So, you know, that's always a good thing when it's about this late in the year, you're having good weather and everything. So,
Yes.
so tell me about this boutique out there in Chestnut Hill. You know, that's a, you know, Chestnut Hill is what it is. That's an upper class, upscale area. So tell me about this boutique.
Well, let me just say hello to everybody. Yes, it's your girl Kia from T-Sun Limited Boutique. Yes, we are very excited to be on here. We are located in Chestnut Hill. We've been on the hill, as we call it, for the last 8 years, selling women accessories, handbags, jewelry. And it's a really nice area. I mean, they have many festivals. We just had Halloween trick or treat the other day, and many more festivals to come. So please come through if you want to. Just to tell you a little bit about me and how I end up on the hill is I've been doing this fashion marketing, vending for some time now. I've been in the business over 20 years. This year is my 20th anniversary. I started in 2005, just selling lightly amongst my coworkers, out of my car, vending events, you name it, people homes, and it just grew from there. The demand, people wanted to see fashion, wanted to see accessories and an up close personal. So I went online, as well as I had contracts with local hospitals. My background is in healthcare, so I initially started there. And from there, I ended up partnering up with a couple people in Mount Airy, which landed me here in Chestnut Hill. And my brick and mortar, I was on the 8100 block. A lot of people know me from that area. And then we moved further down the hill to the 8500 block. So it's been good. I will say through COVID, through everything that we've been going through, we have been growing and pivoting, you know, just doing what we love to do, which is fashion, helping women dress and, you know, styling. And of course, in a boutique, it's a really nice setting to talk and to connect with people and network with people as well.
Okay, give it up for her for that, guys. Give it up.
Love the sound effect.
You know, but let me ask you, did you have like this thing for clothing and style? You know, because it takes a lot to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell people how to dress.
Actually, I did. I always loved fashion. I always envisioned myself owning my own boutique. Didn't know exactly how I was going to get there. I sold for other companies and did other things long before I got to this point. It started off with handbags and jewelry because I love it. What woman don't love handbags and jewelry in some capacity? So that's what we initially started off doing, and it was vending and so forth. But to actually know how to dress and style different body types and to get into, you know, the whole gist of fashion, it grew in me because it wasn't my initial thing. I liked it for myself, but to actually talk about it or assist people of different shapes, styles, and so forth, that took some time and research. Of course, I did go to school for business. Fashion just was something I loved doing, and it just happened to be that way. If you're a people person, if you love things and you stay on top of the trends, or just reading magazines and just learning about what's going on and what's not, landed me here and meeting wonderful people that I got to talk to them, and people had the same kind of situation. Oh, my problem areas, or I'm this, I'm that. And before you knew it, I was dressing Sherelle Parker or Madam and the police commissioner. A lot of people, you know, just started coming to me. So I'm grateful, you know, with the referrals and the people that have come through these doors that trusted me to style their mother, them, or whatever the case may be. So I think just having a good eye and just being a decent person goes a long way. I'm
Okay,
truly blessed.
let's talk to her. Okay. All right. So, you know, getting to this whole style thing, what is your target customer? Who's that person you like to see walk in the door regular?
Mostly people that look like me and is in my age category. My demographics are 30 and up because when you think of boutique, you think of uniqueness, you think of statement pieces. Um, you know, the average person can go to the average stores like a Macy's, a Walmart, or wherever they want to go to get certain key pieces. But at a boutique, we kind of tie it in with uniqueness. This is a supplier that we have that customize these hats. This hat is customized. So just connecting with the right people with different things. This is like one of a kind. It may be made several colors or different styles, but each one is unique because this supplier is actually, this vendor is actually in Atlanta, and she customized these specifically for me. So just looking and picking different things, that's what you get from a boutique. You get uniqueness.
So you're actually sourcing these items for customers that they typically wouldn't find in their neighborhood. So I'm assuming you go out and do the footwork to find unique items that people can't typically find at Marcy, Macy's, or places like that. And,
yes.
And that's why they will come here. So how about this? Give me 3 items with their price point that you have in your store that you can show the audience what's typical in your store.
I can even show the shirt that I have on now.
Three pieces in that store. All right. So
this is one, and it has a message, which is love yourself. I like empowerment. I like messages. So this is a sweatshirt that we carry. We carry eagles and things of that nature. So this would be number 1. This piece here just resonates with me and resonate with a lot of people. Love yourself and, be yourself. So this is a piece that we have that's from a supplier. And this is about $75, I think, for this sweatshirt. This jacket here, which I have some boots to match. I can't wait to wear. I kept one for myself, which I tend to do, which is bad.
Oh, that's fire.
So this jacket here, it definitely says Trillion Lady. And it has studs. It has a lot of detail on it. It is like a regular leather jacket, but it's just the detail for me. If you look at the words and just the style. And I have, like I said, I have boots that go with this. So you can pair this up. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. You want an edgy look, we have that. So this piece here is $150. It's faux leather. It looks like grain leather, but the quality is superb. This is a 2X. So this brand goes up to a 2X for those who might say, oh, she don't have my size. We do go up to 2X. Now this designer here is it's a 2-piece suit. You can buy it separately. The pants, instead of it being your typical pants, these are cargo corduroys. Who don't like corduroys?
Oh, wow.
Okay, so this is corduroy. This is a suit. Suits, blazers are in. People are dressing down a little bit, but still have to be in front of a camera. If they're working from home, they can still look very corporate. They just put the blazer on. The detail inside, this is actually from an Italy company. This is the name of it. This blazer do cost $365. It's on sale for 20% off because we got about 5 pieces left along with the pants. So I have this one along with a lot of other people. So that's why it's on sale. Then we do carry. I'll give you one more. We carry some designer inspired pieces, which we love. And this is one of them. And this is like 110. So you have different designer pieces, custom pieces, as well as designers that's overseas or different places that you typically, like you said, don't see in your Macy's. That's what make a boutique unique because they carry different suppliers. We make the decision what we want to carry versus Macy's may carry the same thing from Macy's to Macy's. We carry over 30 different designers in here on any given time. So we try to be very unique and we have a large range of things to select from and sizing, which is key because everybody can't fit boutique clothes. So we do try to cover them as much as we can. Excuse me.
Do you go out to your customers sometime?
I have in the past when the time has allowed me to, but usually I like to set up appointments for personal styling, or if they come and tell me that they need something by a particular date, it's a birthday, a special function, then we'll set up a time so that we can go through some pictures and go through some things that I think will fit them or are fitting, and we make something happen as long as I get enough time. Sometimes people need stuff at the last minute, so it is readily here. If you find it within the last minute, you're good. But if it's something really special, a special color or theme you want, and a special sizing, I need time to prepare for that. So that's why you need to come in and make an appointment and, get your styling.
Right. So a customer walks in your store. Do you take all major credit cards? Do you just do Cash App? Do you do cash? Well, how that work?
We accept all major credit cards, and of course, cash is king. We even do Afterpay. Afterpay is a real big thing that we've been doing within the last year or so, where you actually can apply for Afterpay, and Afterpay allow you to make 4 payments. They pay us in full, but you get to make 4 increment payments to pay it off. So we do offer that. Now, when we do our Facebook Lives, when we do our sales and deals, I set Zelle and Cash App. I do invoices, but there is taxes on invoices, meaning you could use any credit card you want. But when we're doing a sell, like live sell, then you have to pay just a reserve that you want it. Because sometimes, people say they want it, we'll put aside for that person, and then they change their mind. So cash will make sure that you pay your mind, pay for it.
That's right.
You know,
pay what
but
you
coming in the store, you could use any payment method you like.
Wow. So a customer comes in the store. What's the how would you expect, or what can they expect? Do they expect this warm treatment? Is there a concierge at the door? They, they get
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because I have a team of 5 now, including me. There's times we have more, but everybody they know Miss Gwen. They know Natural. They sometimes want me specifically, but I might be working. They know all the females that work here, so it's a total of 5 females that work here. Everybody's friendly. They're here. They tend to say, and this is something somebody wrote up about me. I can't remember exactly how they said it, but it was like it's such a girlfriend vibe here. And I like that because I want you to be comfortable. We are women. We are relatable in so many ways. And you just never know how we can help each other. You never know who you might network, who you run into. There's newscasters that's in here constantly. I've dressed a couple different people on TV because they may live in the area or they may have heard about us. We've been featured on a couple shows. So you never know who may come in the door. We got music in the background playing. We got a candle lit. Like it's like you're zen, but you're retail therapy at the same time.
Wow, it sounds like it's an amazing place. So, with that being said, I know you said you've been in a couple shows. Tell me about this show that you're about to be in.
So the show that's coming up is our Gilded Garden. It's called Gilded Garden because every year we have a theme, and Gilded Garden is the thing we coming up with. It's flowery, is kind of like Met Gala, come up dressed, because some people just don't dress that much. And because I'm in fashion, come dress. We're going to have a best dress contest. We're going to have raffles. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have music. And we always have good soulful food. Last time we did 120. We sold out within 2 weeks of the show. Your cocktails are all included. Your food is included. And we're going to do some other things. We're featuring another designer, Miss Diana, which she customized some pieces. I meant to grab one of those pieces. I might if I have time. Where we customize in different utility jackets, camouflage jackets, jean jackets, where you'll get actual patches, whether it's a sorority, whether it's a designer, you can actually get it customized, and she sold them on it. And of course, TC Unlimited, our logo is on them as well. So we're gonna feature that designer. We're gonna dance, we're gonna party, we're gonna have a fashion show, we're gonna have a great time. It's at Loft 17, which is in Winco, which is not far from the boutique. Plenty parking there. It's under another female who owns the space. Her name is Keisha. She is the previous owner of Ite, which her products is sell globally. This is her space. So we're connecting with other women businesses. Anytime I do anything, I like to work with small businesses, women businesses, or just businesses in general, because we just don't support and unify enough. And anytime I do anything, I want to make sure I'm unifying, I'm supporting small businesses, because it's about our community at the end of the day, right?
Absolutely. You want to hang that flyer up and put it in front of the screen so everybody can see it? So
sure.
All right. Couple seconds on that. Okay. Everybody can screenshot that.
Yes, tickets are available, $90. You can buy them online. You can buy them in the boutique. And you can also, they're not going to be sold at the door. That's for sure. We're not selling anything at the door. We do have vendors that's going to be there. Mostly the designers, the local designers. They will have a table, and we have a few sponsors that will be there as well. Last year we had Samuel Dong, which is one of our biggest suppliers that we deal with. It's an Asian company, but he does cater to Black women and curvy shaped women. So I love him dearly. I actually have a piece here. So he personally came last year. So when I say boutique stuff, I mean stuff like this, unique. You're not seeing this at Macy's. The material, this can be wear as a coat or dress. You're not seeing this kind of stuff. So, this is from the UK. This is from a designer from the UK. which I'm not getting too much stuff from the UK right now because you know the tariffs and stuff. But that's the kind of stuff you're gonna see. That's the kind of stuff we're rocking. Um, so we got something for everybody. I usually like to say that we have furs. That is one of the things I didn't show, but we actually carry furs, and we're gonna walk out with furs as well. Last year we did mother and daughter furs. So every year is something different. I don't want to give everything up because I want y'all to come, but it's definitely something you want to attend. I know you have an event that day, but listen, let's build together, let's grow together,
Yeah,
and
yeah, absolutely.
let's do this. It's
So
for
how
the
many
business and the
designers, how many
culture.
models gonna be at this event?
So this event, generally I have about 10 to 12 models. I think right now we have 12. 12 models. We have about 5 scenes, scenes based on denim, different elegance, different categories so that you can see it in multiple ways and different shapes. We have models that are extra small up to models that are plus. So you'll get to see what it looks like on an actual human body. We'll have some mannequin models as well that we walking around in some of the fashion so you can see it because a lot of people judge me from my lives and from my pictures. And they basically like, well, what size are you? I like to show people that you can wear the same thing in different sizes. Just wear it nice and make sure it is catering to your body. You know, everything ain't for everybody. And
Okay,
sometimes women
so
need to hear that.
yeah, yeah. Well, we got a lot more from women to hear. So because you're a woman and you're a CEO, and I want you to tell other women out there some of the challenges that you're going to face getting started, trying to pursue your passion in your business in this day and age.
I've always tell people that it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody will be doing it. And I know this day and age where social media looks like everybody's doing the same thing, but 20 years in the business, being in a brick and mortar over 9 years plus, having kiosks at a mall, partner up with other boutique owners, having my stuff in their supplies, still working a full-time job. I didn't stop working for myself until 2016, but mind you, I started this in 2005 just on the side because I had to build it up. I had to get clientele. I had to have the money to even get to this point. So it looks easy now that everybody doing everything on social media, but it's not easy. It takes a lot of sacrifice, a lot of discipline. I am a mother, I'm a wife. I've been married over 23 years. Like just along the way, it was a lot of things I had to do. I think if you initially want to start, educate yourself about business, educate yourself about customer service, about vendors. Don't just listen to all these things they say, oh, you can make this money, your numbers will look like this if you market this, if you do that. You got to be willing to do the work because it is a blessing, but it's work. I'm saying this, and I don't even want to tell you what my day looked like this morning and this week. But I get up, I put one foot in front of the other, and I strive to do my best every time. And that's all I can do. And until I can't do it, I won't do it. You know what I mean? But it is hard work, determination, sacrifice, and just looking into the right resources. I also had to go through training. I didn't have to, but I felt as though I needed to right before COVID, and I'm glad I did. I went to a place called Power Up, which is offered through CCP for business owners or entrepreneurs that's starting out. It is free. It's 12 weeks. But that program really ignited me and it really helped me and guided me with lawyers, with accountants, and all the things I needed to pivot during COVID. Because during COVID, I was still at a brick and mortar where the landlord was like, I still need my money. I don't give a darn if you're closed, what's going on, if you get funding, if you don't get funding. I need my rent. I need things paid. And so with that said, I pivot. And that's when I started doing the live sales at my home until 3-4 months later when I was able to go back into my building to sell my items. So having the right education, having the right mindset about how you need to handle things and do things with integrity. Excuse me, do
Okay.
things with integrity. I mean, that's the best thing. Thinking that you can outslick somebody and thinking that you could do a quick buck. That's not the business. This is not the business to be in because it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of support and a lot of help to get to where I'm at, to even doing the online sales. I mean, to run an online. I mean, I can go on and on and on, but I do try to mentor and I do try to assist and help any women, anybody that asks me about business tips or business things, because you really need somebody that wants to mentor you and can guide you and help you because you would think you know it all, but in actuality, I'm still learning and I'm 20 plus in this business.
Right, right,
So it's
right,
a forever love for it, but a forever learning love.
right. So give me one marketing piece of marketing advice that you can give to a person that's trying to start their business.
That's a tough one. A tough one. Marketing advice. Marketing, you definitely need to be your brand. A lot of times I'm so exhausted, I'm busy, and I've been doing it so long that people recognize me when I'm out and about. Be your marketing. So if you have a website or Instagram and it's sexy red and you selling sexy things, fine, that's your marketing. But if you're selling, scripture or planners, or you telling people how to get out of business, but your page is looking crazy or your actions don't meet what you're doing, then that it's not going to work. You're sending too many messages. So mine is always clean. It's about encouragement. It's about, powerful things of that nature. Keep your page and your marketing, your brand, you make sure you reflect that, because people look at you like, well, that's Kia over there. She getting drunk, but yet she's telling us to buy from her and she all spiritual. Like, make sure it match. So always make sure you take a good look at you as a person. Is this what you want to do? Because if you're not branding yourself well, people are not going to receive you well, unless those are the people you want to brand to. Now, if you want to brand to people that's doing those type of things, then you might be fine. But I think that make sure you have video, a portfolio, make sure you have pictures, make sure you have good pictures. You might start off with your phone, but invest in like products that can help you build your business better and have better pictures. Trust me, there's some days I have some pictures I take from my phone, but I have a video, I have stands, I have different things, lighting. My whole office is set up like a photo shoot because I want to make sure that I'm giving the best that I can. So branding, marketing, and start where you need to start at until you build it up. If it's Instagram, if it's Facebook for my sons, for the younger people. Mom, Facebook is for old folks. Well, that's who I niche. That's my niche, and that's who I market to. So I started off with Facebook. I don't do a lot on Instagram, but I do have my stuff forward to Instagram. So I'm working what works best for me until I can get better and do reels and do TikTok. I have all that, but that's not my thing right now. I'm just growing into it. So I continue to perfect what it is that I know, and I grow into other things as I go along. So that was a lot, but to sum it all up,
No,
I
that's
think
fine.
that you should try to market your brand the way you see yourself and the way you want your customers to see yourself or see your brand. So you got to be about it. You can't be half-stepping, because people do see that. They see a lot of that, and you don't want to do that, because a lot of times people think you're one thing and they support you, and then when you don't keep it going, then it will drop. You will lose people interested in you.
How about that? So let me ask you this. What's in store for the store? Trick question.
Good you asked.
So what do you got coming up? What's other than the fashion show? What's in store? Are you going to expand more boutiques, more clothes?
Expanding is a whole different subject. I've seen a lot of that. So this girl is not expanding, but I am expanding to grow what I do. I want to do more fashion, more fashion marketing before I do like pictures and little skits and stuff. I'm working on that. The other thing is I'm working on just streamlining things a little bit more easier, because as I get older and doing this, I don't need to be so hands-on. So I'm working on some things to make things a little smoother. We just transitioned to another website, which is integrated with our POS system. And then my major goal that I'm gonna let the cat out the bag for y'all is that I would like to purchase a building, primarily the building I'm in. So I'm working on that and behind scenes as I do other things to actually own what it is that I use. Leasing is very nice and it can be very expensive, but I want to have some equity. You understand what I'm saying? As you get in business long enough, you want to have equity in your business. So if I walk away from this, I can actually have somebody else come in here and do the same thing. And I give an opportunity to them, and I could just do something on a different scale behind scenes. So I want to be able to have longevity in my business and longevity in my, my lifestyle. So some of that is I got to scale back and do things that make sense. And for me, 20 years is good. I'm not ready to retire, but at the same time, I'm looking for a soft life.
So name one thing you would like to tell all your future customers?
Come in, introduce yourself. We'll introduce you as well and learn a little bit about what we do, and let us assist you and help you what it is that you need assistance with, and get to know us. Come in and say hi. Even if you're not a customer, you're in the area, shout out to all the small Black businesses that's up in Chestnut Hill. There's not a lot of them here. I'm proud to say that I've been here over 8 years, but there's been some that came and gone. But if you know a small business that's doing good that you want to support, if you can't support, refer them. Tell people about them. I'll say, come and introduce yourself. And if you have a business or you're doing something, network with people that's in business so they can know and they can share it. I don't mind sharing people information on my page. And, you know, people do it for me all the time. So I return the favor. It's nothing, but get to know the people in your community or the people that's doing the business that you're supporting, you know, because you're supporting not just them, their family, their employees, their community. So you should want to know a little bit more about them. Look them up if need be. I got Google reviews for days. You can type in TC Unlimited and you'll see my Google reviews, and I'm up there in the high fives. So I'm glad that people think that of me.
Okay. Do you have a QR code or something like that?
I do. This is to my website. This is our QR code here. I'll leave it up if you want to follow us and, you know, sign up to our newsletter or to see our website. This is the QR code will take you right to our website. The website is www.tc-unlimited.com, or if you have a minute and you freeze the screen or take a picture of the screen, you can see our website QR code here.
Now, do you want to give people how to your Instagram, your Facebook, anything like that, so they can find
sure, follow us. We love followers. We love followers. Right. Follow us at Shop TC Unlimited on Instagram or TC Unlimited Fly. They both are on our web on Instagram. We also on Facebook. If you want to join one of our Facebook lives, which I'm going to do one later today, you would probably, I think we're public, but sometimes I don't know, it gets a little crazy because I have multiple devices. Kia Chesson is on Facebook. If you follow us, if you request us, we'll accept your request. And anytime we pop on for our live, you're able to get on and shop. We'll tell you the rules and regulations about it, and you'll see some of the things in the boutique. If you're not local, we do ship. We ship all over. We shipped as far as Japan one time. I was amazed with that, and that was through COVID. We had a customer that was in Japan, so we do ship out 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Shipping as much as $10, as less as $10, and as much as $12, depending on where it's going and how much the weight is. We ship everything UPS, so it gets to you safe and it's covered.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, that is all we have today. Thank you for coming and being a part of the program. It's been amazing. As I say with all my guests, you're always welcome. So if you have any like a fashion show, you want to just shout it out, you can shout it out. You know, There's so many different ways. You can just you know, once a guest, always a guest, you know.
Oh, so thank you. I appreciate it.
Punch. You can just come on down, say, look, I got something I want to say, I want to shout out, and we can just have that, make that happen. You know, look at that store.
This is the boutique.
Oh, wow.
I just was sitting in the corner because I didn't know if customers was coming, but this is the boutique as I'm giving y'all a little tour for those who may be.
It's in Chestnut Hill, right? What's that address in Chestnut Hill?
It's 8518 Germantown Avenue, Philadelphia, PA, of course.
Okay.
Yep. So this is the boutique. This is Miss Gwen back here working on the phones.
Hey, Miss Gwen.
Yes.
Welcome to the Calvin Child Show.
Yes. Look at sorority items for the AKAs. We got stuff for the Deltas, Sigma Gamma Rho. So we got something for all our sisters. And this is, I'm just running back real quick because I know we getting ready to go. These are some of the things that we have. That's a cell rack there. These are some of the items. This is our signature wall. A lot of people take pictures in front of here. We had it customized with the LV logos. And this is the front. And then I'm just going to show y'all the beginning of the store so you can't miss it. We're across the street from, there's our sign, TC Unlimited Boutique. And that's our window display. We have 2 of them. I'm out here in the cold, so I ain't going to be out here too long. But yes, this is good old Chestnut Hill area, and we love it up here. So make sure y'all stop by and tell them that y'all was on the show, and we got a special discount.
Yeah,
for
tell them you was on the Calvin Child Show.
Yes, yes. Tell them where you saw your girl at, and we got you. We give you 10% off.
All right.
My word.
All right. Thank you, and you have a great day, and we'll see you soon.
All right.
at the
Take care.
store.
Be well. Thank you again
All
for the
right.
opportunity. Have a great
Sure
one.
thing. All
Bye
right.
bye.